What's happening for you in career and finance? Pick a card. Here are your options. We'll see you in your reading. Hi, Pile One. Welcome to your reading. Let's look and find out what's happening regarding your career and finance. The Two of Swords as a person in career describes someone who is in a period of difficult decision making. Pile one, in your current job, you feel trapped where you are. You're tired of your colleagues trying to one up you and burden you with all their workload, and you feel really overworked. You're trying to explore other options because you desperately want a new beginning. Your colleagues are relying on you to complete projects and tasks. So if you decide to leave, it will disrupt the workflow of the team. You were focused on feeling positive in the moment with hope that you will eventually leave and be in a better job that fulfills you and ends your pain of being overworked, underappreciated, and betrayed by your coworkers. You will need to tiptoe and be strategic in exploring options to make things happen. You are going to slowly detach from the team and come in and out of the office because you are no longer invested. And so you're just taking time off, finishing your work early and socializing less with the team. You were focused on what benefits your career and financially. So there are no delays. You're going after what you want, and you will win at all costs to have the courage to end this partnership with your current job. Your team and boss are inconsiderate of your needs and wants and would prefer for you to stay at the job forever because it benefits them for you to carry their workload, be overworked, then backstab you, and you tolerate it. You are doing a lot of juggling, basically trying to meet the needs of your employer, explore job opportunities, and I'm seeing that you have received several offers from exploring options, but you did not accept them because you had a hard time leaving your current employer. So those offers were missed opportunities to have a new beginning. That's why it's indicated by the Two of Swords, pile one, that you haven't made a decision yet. So you may have these feelings of wanting to move forward. You may have these feelings that you have made the resolve to say, I want something new and I want to move forward, but you're not actually doing it. That's why you're in this state of Two of Swords. So I'm getting with these feelings of personal gain where you said that you were determined to move forward. That's in your feelings. But in terms of action steps, you're still at this Two of Swords where you're not moving forward. Spirit, what messages can I give to pile one, the collective of pile one? What messages can I give in terms of advice from you, Spirit? What messages? I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. So using the new moon deck, since we just had a new moon yesterday, I thought it was fitting to use the messages for the new moon deck that accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. So be okay with taking the steps to explore other options. Remember that not making a decision is a decision. Have the courage and take the leap to find something better that will make you happy, and let go of people, places, and things that do not serve you. That's all I have in terms of messages for this reading. Hope that you enjoyed this reading, pile one. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what's happening with your career and finances. The Lover's Tarot represents a professional who is at a crossroads where they must make a significant career decision. Pile 2, you are at a crossroads in your job. There is gossip that you are being laid off. You want to leave. Coworkers are in their feelings. They're filled with anxiety about the uncertainty of their jobs. And Pile 2, you're unhappy as well about what's happening within the organization that you currently work in. You were trying to explore other options so you can be more stable. You're frustrated by the delays in receiving an offer, and you feel trapped about it. I'm also getting a message that some are going back to their old jobs to maintain some level of financial stability. So as you see the message here, seeking options. What's happening behind the scenes is your boss is being sneaky and knows you will be laid off. Leaders in the organization are holding back from revealing your job status with the company, as they may need you to complete certain projects before the layoff. So it's unfortunate that in certain circumstances and organizations that they may know months in advance that you may be laid off, but due to the fact that they need certain types of tasks completed by a certain time frame, they do not reveal the status of your job. The message I'm getting is you are a great employee. You work well with others, people like you, you perform well, but some are defensive and intimidated by your work ethic. So they want to get you laid off anyways. There are also employees around you that are defensive about the injustice of the company's decision to lay off employees. Some coworkers are being extra in convincing their leaders to stay with the company, which is understandable because everyone wants to feel stable and be able to make sure they can pay their bills and maintain their households. Others are obsessively looking for opportunities for a new start, and some are they're basically creating conflicts with other coworkers because of the distress and uncertainty. So it looks like all of the energy of all this stress and uncertainty is affecting a lot of the coworkers and how they work together. Spirit, do you have any messages that I can provide in terms of comfort to Pile 2, the collective for Pile 2, regarding what's happening with career right now and the uncertainty of what's happening within their organization, layoffs and dealing with that? Is there any messages, Spirit, that I can provide to the collective? Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's any messages. Still looking. I know myself deeply and find myself worthy, which is a good message because it helps you realize that no matter what happens, you get laid off, companies don't value you. It does not mean you're not valuable. It just means that they don't value you. But just because they can't see your worth doesn't mean that you don't have worth. So just remember that your value still stays the same regardless of how people treat you. It is more about them than it is about you. Some other messages that I'm getting from Spirit is that try to get a new beginning and collaborate with others. Maybe attend networking events, explore going back to a former employer that you left on good terms with in the meantime until you can find what you want. Be open to taking roles that may be less than ideal as a stepping stone to what you want later. If your finances allow you to, take a moment to heal and gain your balance after what has happened. You can also try the path of being your own boss, using your own skills and talents. Take care of your finances, budget properly, downsize and eliminate unnecessary expenses, find cheaper alternatives, and use all resources available to you to ease the burden. Endings are moments to recalibrate what you truly want for your life. Those are the messages I have for you today, Pile 2, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what's happening with the career and finance for you. The Ace of Cups as a person in career context represents a new and emotionally driven individual with the potential for a significant career opportunity. Pile 3 looks like a new job or venture is on the horizon for you. What's hidden, not necessarily sneaky, is that I'm getting a message that a former employer wants you back. You left this former job because your boss and other coworkers were bullying you and causing all these problems and taking credit for your work, all because you were the star at your job and you got a lot of accolades for it. You will be networking with other people to gain this new opportunity. You will end up doing well financially and will be feeling quite comfortable. You will gain stability from this new venture that you'll be taking on. You will be saying bye, Felicia, to those old coworkers that treated you poorly, backstabbed you, bullied you, took credit for your work, underpaid you, devalued you. The wheel will turn in your favor and you will get what you want from this job or venture that you will be starting, and you won't feel trapped anymore. You'll be cutting out toxic work environments and places and people that kept you stagnant. You will be cuffed to this new role, job, or venture that replaces the old one, that brings you more wish fulfillment. You will be ending cycles with deceptive people, and these past people will be rushing in trying to intercept this new beginning by giving you a job offer from the past that did not align. Your past coworkers that did you dirty are snooping and trying to do research on you, trying to figure out where you are today in terms of your career. So they're checking you up on LinkedIn and Googling you, and their motives when you were at your former employer was that they were trying to cause conflict with you because they wanted you to prevent you from moving on, and they wanted to keep you stuck because they could see your potential for growth. And so they were like, let's cause lots of problems with this person with pile 3, and we'll cause all this drama, and they won't really be focused on their goals and their purpose in life. So that was the reason for why they were such a problem. Spirit, are there any other messages that you can give me to give pile 3, some comfort with their new beginning and just everything that they've been through in life and through their career. It looks like they've been through a lot of stuff and they're finally getting this new beginning on their horizon that's really positive after having a lot of bad experiences in the past. Okay, so I'm using the new moon deck and I got I will not remain I will not remain stuck. I choose change. And what I like about that message, pile 3, is that you don't have to stay stuck in bad environments, toxic environments that don't serve you. You have the right to change your environment so that you can feel fulfilled and happy. You don't have to stick in and stay stuck and stagnant just because other people around you are unhappy and they want to make you unhappy too. The other messages I was getting from Spirit was that despite all the hardships you've been through in your career life and the delays and the betrayals, continue to move forward with courage and go after what you want to be financially stable, independent, comfortable, and fulfilled. Victory is yours, and with your resilience and relentless pursuit for what you deserve. That's all the messages I have for you, Pile 3, and I hope you enjoyed your reading.